What's up, everyone, and welcome back.
Hello? Who's that?
Guess it was me. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Get out! Get out!
I'll take your fellow dude.
Out!
Right through the forehead.
Get out! Get out!
Fuck. It crashed.
Get out!
You got plenty of fellow dude. You must be real bad off. I have the chalice of reversal. It should be delivered to Thaden as soon as possible. Is there an easy way out? Well, why couldn't I just go this way to begin with? Got enemies nearby. Okay, now it should be able to fast travel.
Good day to you.
The
What? Triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different? Now that you've been through this experience, I mean. You know what it's like now. Always wanting that next fix. Hating it, but craving it at the same time, and hating yourself for all of it. Ah well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does. And I could use some helping right now. I'll just take that back from you. As a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania with all of its entitlements, which is to say, none.
The Wog
Oh, well,
is
that's
a
just wonderful.
dangerous little
Aren't you
creature.
a delight? Now that I've become a member of the courts of both the Dukes of Madness, I should return to Shagoreth and
Thought they were related to the Grunt.
report
Goodbye.
something. Words are hard.
Are you not feeling...
Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. and the likely cause of your death. You'll be stopping the Grey March, altering the course of events, breaking the cycle! A fly in the ointment, a new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be... me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you. A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so, but you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it, it's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it.
Yeah, it is simple if you don't think about it.
Because you seem a nice enough sort, and you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless.
Oh, that sounds like a
Mostly
delight.
because I asked nicely. Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later. Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't. You'll fix that. You'll go to Sylarn and bring back the flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, in their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Sylarn. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated.
Okay.
Doing well?
Ta! Come visit again! Or I'll look out your eyes!
It says we go this way. I don't know why it wanted me to go all the way around that way when I could have just gone through the other door. Sylarn. Sylarn. Where is Sylarn? Oh, we got a good bit of a run. I think I went the wrong way.
Oh!
think I'll pick up this pick up some quest markers along the way. Not bone chambers, not too far away. Dire Warren, okay. And we've made it to Cyrodiil. Where's the entrance? I've arrived at the ruins of Cyrodiil and I will need to speak to the commanders of the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers to find out how to light the flame of Agnon.
Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Cyrodiil. My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnon. Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazel Khana would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Okay, simple enough.
This is no place for a mortal. We are about to join battle against the Maskin. You'd best stand aside. My pardon, emissary. We are preparing to sweep the Maskin scum from Cylon. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us. The treacherous ones, the dark seducers of ill repute, whose every action drags Sheogorath's holy name through the mud. Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Maskin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Maskin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnon for my lord Sheogorath. Go.
My scouts reported no signs of the Maskin.
So what the Maskin say?
What is it?
The holy flame can only be lit from the altars of despair and rapture. Alas, the Aureals hold rapture. For now. You should speak to the Grakedric Ulfri at once. She will be glad of your help to rid Sylarn of the arrogant Aureals once and for all. Our rivals, the so-called Golden Saints. One day, Sheogorath will finally recognize their bull-headed stupidity and expel them from the realm. She is the Grakedric, commander of the Mazkin here at Sylarn. She has never yet been defeated by the Aureals, despite their strength. The counterpart to the Altar of Despair. Rapture is currently held by the Aureals in their complacency, but that will soon change. Walk with our Lord.
Where the hell did you come from? I overheard two Golden Saints officers arguing about the best way to attack the Dark Seducers. The Lieutenant Miro mentioned something about the Underdeep, a secret side passage leading to the Dark Seducer altar. I should find out more about this passage from Miro. I guess I have no choice but to help the Golden Saints.
Hey, greetings, stranger. Are you here to help us drive the Mazkin out of Sylarn? Alas, we have not seen the Altar of Despair for many years. It is in the underground part of Sylarn, which is controlled by the Mazkin. The Mazkin do not even allow us free passage to worship there, which is one of the many reasons why they are unfit to continue to guard it. The flame is only lit at the command of Sheogorath, from the altars of rapture and despair within the shrine itself. I'm sure that our Mazel Kana will be glad to help you once the Mazkin are driven from the altar of despair. My scouts recently discovered another way through the ruins to the altar of despair. The Armazel Kana wants to assault the altar down the main passage, but the Mazkin are expecting us to come that way. They've strongly fortified the main passage against us. If we attacked through the Underdeep, we could take them by surprise. If only Kenna would listen to me. An attack down the main passage will end the same as it always does. A glorious defeat. She thinks the Underdeep is a trap. It's true. If the Mazkin knew we were coming that way, we wouldn't stand a chance. But I'm convinced the Mazkin don't expect us to come that way. If we attacked in full force, we could take the Altar of Despair before they had a chance to react. If only I could make Kenna see that. For Sheogorath's glory.
Greetings, emissary. We await your... The only way to assault the Altar of Despair is down the main passage between the two altars. It will be difficult. The Mazkin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the Altar of Despair and drive the Mazkin out of Sylarn once and for all? Ah, Miral's beloved surprise attack. A perfect example of why males do not hold command positions. He has failed to consider the risks of his plan. If the Mazkin had prepared an ambush along that route, we would be slaughtered. We're better off storming the main passage, where our superior strength and blade work can come into play. Are you ready to help us destroy the Mazkin and take control of the Altar of Despair? Very good, emissary. With your help, we will rid Sylarn of the Mazkin once and for all. Orioles, the cleansing of Sylarn begins
Down
now.
with the Mazkin!
Follow me! For Sheogorath! For Sheogorath! For Sheogorath!
Kneel before the
the saints!
Kneel before the saints! Kneel before the saints!
Dark Seducer shield. Maybe I can
To
get
the
Dark
Maskin,
Seducer armor
for the glory
if
of
I'm lucky.
Sheogorath.
Destroy the Arios!
Come, beware! Kneel before the saints! Kneel before the saints!
Over encumbered by picking up arrows? Let's see, what do I want to drop? Press the right buttons.
Destroy the Arios! This one's mine! Destroy the Arios! For Sheogorath! Mazkin! Atar Mazkin! Atar Mazkin!
My button is broken. Need to fix that real quick. Repair hammer. Can't do that in battle.
For Sheogorath!
Getting a nice number of arrows.
Kneel before the saints! For Sheogorath! Atar Oriol! For Sheogorath!
Ooh, that sells for a lot.
The Altar of Despair is ours, but the battle is not over yet. Defensive positions.
Kneel before the saints!
Skin. For the mad god. For
Sheogorath! Kneel before the saints. Atar Oriole!
Oh, shit. Well, at least I should be able to redo this without, taking aggro from the Golden Saints.
The altar of despair. Defend the altar! But the battle is not over yet. Defensive positions. For Sheogorath! Atar Oriole!
For the mad god!
Atar Oriole!
Dark Seducer Commander is dead. I should finish off the remaining Dark Seducers inside Larn to complete the Golden Saints victory.
For the mad
Atar Oriole! For the Mad God! Atar Oriole! For Sheogorath! Kneel before the saints! For the Mad God! For the Sheogorath! Atar Oriole! Kneel before the saints! For Sheogorath! For Sheogorath!
Atar Oriole!
Dark Seducers in Cylon have been utterly destroyed. I should speak to Kana about lighting the flame of Agnon now that her forces control both of the altars. After I pick up all these arrows.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture. I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair. The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Mazkin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year. For Sheogorath's glory.
Oh. I was hoping I could pick that up without a problem. And we'll drop that, and put that on. Drop that. Can sacrifice yourself on the altar of despair in order to light the flame of Agnon. I can now retrieve the flame from the courtyard and bring it back to New Sheoth as Sheogorath commanded. Alrighty then. Why can't I just take the flame from right there? Spellless, okay. I stepped into the flame of Agnon and am now ablaze with the holy fire. I should return to New Sheoth and light the great torch in the Seculum Arden Sul.
You burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond. Come, light the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracies, deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero. Oh no! You don't want to do that. Don't believe their lies. They are no true friends. Don't you see it? No, light the torch for dementia, and you'll see how we treat our friends. Dementia takes care of its own. Few know that the hero who lights the torch for dementia is granted the Ring of Intrigue, a boon for those who would gain access to hidden knowledge. Surely you will do what is right, won't you? Yes, let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep into your brain.
You've brought it. If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sacellum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure. Do not think about it. Dream about it. Let your mind soar on flights of fancy. I know you will choose well in the end.
Greetings.
Knights of Order have come to destroy the realm.
So what side do I pick?
Yes?
How may I serve?
Okay. I think I'm on the right side that I want. Might have killed the Dark Seducers to get the Flame of Agnon, but I think I'm gonna actually side with them.
Happy times! Happy days!
I hear that Hero is fed up with Brythar's antics.
Tread the humble path and find and...
Let's see.
Hi.
It would be a truly come. You are truly demented, as I always suspected. Release yourself to your secret fears and desires. Let them rule. Now, light the great torch as a beacon for those who fear and those who inspire fear.
Report to Cyrodiil that I have lit the great torch as requested.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time. The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before. Why not? Something has to work. Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter, it didn't slow him down. To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work, even though it might not. Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. You'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect.
Oh boy.
The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side.
I want the dukes to be displeased.
No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes, you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Artis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Seselem Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit. Ta!
Okay.
Come visit again, or I'll
Well,
pluck
we've
out
taken
your
care
eyes!
of getting the flame of Agnon, and I guess we have a new quest to become the Duke, to become the Duchess of either Dementia or Mania. So I'll catch you guys in the next one when that happens.